33 rounds of IVF.
I finally got pregnant. If my husband finds out, he'll be so happy.
What? The sperm you used for Sharon Quinn's IVF was just some cheap, low-quality stuff you bought.
Yes. So she'll never be able to get pregnant. And I never loved her.
I loved you for 7 years, and in the end, it was all a joke. There's nothing to be sad about. Rotten flesh should be cut away in time.
Miss Shin, are you sure you want to sell all 20% of Fu Group's shares to Shin Group?
Yes.
Let me remind you one more time. Once you sign this contract, I'll hold 51% of Fu Group shares.
Fu Group will change hands.
Your husband, Fu Heng, will really lose everything.
Hang, I'm pregnant. The baby is yours.
That's great, Wanyue. You know the one I've always loved is you.
Can you divorce Shin Qingdu and then marry me?
Shin Qingdu's father is a partner in the Fu Group. She inherited 20% of its shares from him. But worry not, we had a prenup. If she doesn't get pregnant by me within 7 years, the shares will be transferred to me. Then I'll divorce her.
Brother Ahen, you're the best. I want him to lose everything.
Very good. This 10 billion is yours. 10 days from now, I'll be waiting abroad to handle the transfer.
From the moment you used fake gold to hurt me, our marriage was completely over. I'll wait for the day you go bankrupt and regret it. A document here needs President Fu's signature.
From now on, Luna Vaughn will be my chief secretary. Hand over all your work to her.
Hello, Miss Shin. I'm Luna Vaughn.
So eager to bring her to your side. Felix Foster, is this what you look like when you're in love? Have a business investment meeting tomorrow. Need to take the day off. Don't.
Then start the handover right now. Are you mad? By now, she'd be clinging to me and arguing. Why did she just leave today? Maybe that's for the best. As long as I can get 20% of shares in her hands.
I don't care about anything else.
Ignore her. Go on, touch it.
When you're with Luna Su, so thoughtful. But with me, you can't even spare a smile. Fu Heng, soon you'll finally be with your Luna Su. Who said take my name off?
Brother Heng said this office is mine from now on. He told you to. Move out. What? Why? You don't want to move? Fine by me. Then.
Wanyue, where are you?
Ah. Sister, I've already given this office back to you. Why did you still burn me? You. Are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me?
Bad. Something happened to Wanyue and the baby. Wanyue, are you okay? You? Shin Qingdu, you've gone too far.
Sis says I don't deserve to sit in this office, so I'll just move back outside. Sis, please don't be mad. Brother Ahang saw how hard I work, so he let me move in here. If you're unhappy, forget it.
You really don't deserve it. I worked hard at the Fu Group for 7 years to earn the office. What gives you the right to take my spot?
Exactly. President Shin works late daily and brings in much profit for the company. A newcomer like her doesn't deserve this office. If it's for work, this office is so close to President Fu. President Shin is President Fu's wife. She should be sitting here.
If upset, sis, I'll move back.
Wan Yue is pregnant. I won't let her mistreated at her desk. That's enough. Xingdu Shin. I'm the president of the Fu Group. Don't bring your workplace bullying into the Fu Group.
You think I'm bullying Wan Yue-su?
Hey, look, everyone. The ring on Wan Yue-su's hand is exactly the same as President Shin's wedding ring.
You gave our wedding ring to Wan Yue-su?
Wan Yue is my chief secretary. She's excellent. So what if I gave her a ring? How could a wedding ring have a matching one?
With this ring design, unless it was specially made, there can't be one like it.
Mr. Fletcher, are thinking of replacing your wife?
If you all have that much free time, want me to pay you off and send you packing? From now on, this office belongs to Lunavon. As for the outer office, near the restroom, there's an empty desk there. Move over there.
All of this is mine now. Huh?
These are all vintage wines and antiques worth millions. Are you crazy? Stop right now.
You want the office, huh? Redo the place.
What happened, ma'am? Your bedroom. It was Ethan Frost. Ordered the bodyguards to smash it. He said he wanted you to learn your lesson. Ma'am, you've been so good to him. How could he treat you like this?
Just because I smashed up the office. In front of Celine Shaw. He had them torch.
The 5 cars in your garage.
One more shot.
That's enough.
Felix, just take this teddy bear as your gift to me. Burn it all.
Yes.
So she'll never be able to get pregnant. I never loved her. If she doesn't have my child within 7 years, the shares will be transferred to me. I'll divorce her.
There was a time when I picked up everything you threw away and kept it like treasure. I forgot, if you can throw it away, you never loved it. Don't worry, in 5 days I'll leave country. By then, you won't need to smash anything. The Foster family will be bankrupt anyway.
Sis.
I didn't expect us to end up at the same investment meeting. Don't touch me.
Alden, I wanted to get along with my sister. Is that wrong? Last night, you took care of me all night. You should have gotten proper rest.
And yet you still came here.
To go to the investment meeting. You don't know anyone here. I was worried about you. Only one.
Alden is good to me.
Just one night? Back then, you stayed up late, you coughed up blood. I stayed by your bedside and put in so much effort to heal you, and this is what you call just one night?
Sis. Why do you look so pale? You're not mad, are you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean for Brother Aaron to stay with me.
My mom never gave me a sister, so I can't accept you calling me sis. Since you've become the other woman, don't act innocent too.
You.
Dear guests, our investment meeting is about to begin. Please take your seats.
Brother Aaron.
Sorry to put you through this. Let's go.
First, welcome Ms. Wong, the head of the Genesis AI project, to the stage for the introduction. Today, I'd like to share with you how AI is changing our lives.
I'm leaving the Foo Group and going abroad, so at this investment meeting, I must find a few promising projects and make more money for myself.
Thank you, everyone. Who would like to invest in the Genesis AI project? The minimum investment is 5 million.
AI technology has huge growth potential. This project looks good.
6 million, 7 million. Miss Stone.
I'm interested in this project. You won't compete with me, right?
After all, as far as I know, besides your salary, Brother Aaron hasn't given you any extra money.
It's more than no extra money. He only gives me 8,000 a month. And all 8,000 goes to help with the household. But now things are different. I've got 10 billion, 20 million.
$21 million.
30 million.
31 million. Miss Shen, where'd you get so much money? You won't end up unable to pay and get sued for fraud, right?
40 million. Miss Sue, why do you look upset? You can't pay, can you?
Miss Sue. If you don't raise your bid, the investment in the Dawn AI project will go to Miss Shin Qingdu.
Brother Ahang.
Looks like asking for help failed. Makes sense. Most of Fu Hang's cash is tied up in the Fu Group. If he invests the little cash he has left, he'll have no ability to handle any risks.
At the launch event, a mysterious gentleman contacted us about the Dawn AI project. He said no matter how much others offered, he would always bid 1 million more to hand this investment project to Miss Sue. For Su Wanyue.
You'd even stop caring about future group's safety?
Miss Shen, are you raising the stakes?
The Skirich AI project needs more than funding. It also needs people with connections and experience. I've worked in the— I'm more qualified than Miss Lin. Ms. Wang, you'll make the best choice. In that case,
Future Group will stand behind Ms. Su with no strings attached. Ms. Wong. No need to worry about resources.
He's married to Miss Shannon. Why defend another woman? Mr. Foster's wife is about to be replaced.
Really? Then I pick Miss Sue.
fine by me. Then, once Mr. Shaw finishes buying out Foster Group won't even have room to fight back.
Miss Shannon's ticket abroad has already been booked. The flight leaves in 3 days.
Miss Shannon, you didn't spend a single cent today. Shouldn't you thank me for helping you save money?
I really should thank you. It pushed the Shaw family into the abyss.
What do you mean?
Mom and Dad want us to go back to the old house.
Qingdu, now that your parents are gone, Mom just hopes you'll have a child, so you'll have someone with you in the future. A happy, loving family.
All these years in the Shaw family, they've always treated me well. I'm leaving soon, so I should say goodbye to them before I go.
She used to cling to me and sit in the back seat. Why today?
She's returning to the old house too. Brother Aiden wanted to take this chance to bring me home and visit Uncle and Auntie. So he wasn't taking me back home at all. He was taking Luna Sutton to introduce her to his parents.
Brother Ethan, do you think Uncle and Auntie might not like me?
Of course not. If you hadn't pulled me out of the car before it exploded back then, I'd be dead by now. If they knew you were the one who saved me, they'd be overjoyed.
The car accident. I saved Ethan Ford, but Sue Wanua stole my place, though it doesn't matter anymore.
By the way, you hurt your arm saving me back then. What happened to your scar?
My scar was ugly, so I had a skin graft to remove it.
Wanyue, you've been through a lot. Don't worry. Even if they have doubts, they'll love you once they see the surprise.
True, no one could dislike a grandson, even if this child isn't Fu Heng's.
Wanyue.
Fu Heng, save me.
That scar. Could it be?
Could it be that the one who saved Brother Aheng back then was Shinqingdu? No, he absolutely can't find out. Brother Aheng, my stomach hurts. Please save baby.
Fu Heng, save me.
Help her first, now.
Save the injured one first.
Sir, this lady is only in shock, but the other has lost too much blood. If we don't treat her now, it'll be too late.
Aiden, please save our baby.
No, we have to get Luna to the hospital first. Nothing else matters more than Luna's safety.
No, we have to be responsible for the patient's life.
I'm her husband. I can give up on her. Save Luna, now. Hurry!
He's really handsome. He's so gentle with his wife. Same car crash. His wife only got a few scratches, and he stayed by her side for a week. If you ask me, that's the kind of man you should marry. Some husbands don't even come take a look when their own wife is almost dead.
He is my husband.
Then why is he taking care of another woman? Get some good rest.
Brother Aheng. You're my sister's husband. But you chose to save me instead. Will she be mad?
My life is yours. Even if had to choose 100 times again, I'd choose you every time.
Just one more day, and I'll be rid of you for good. When the Fu family goes bankrupt, I hope you won't regret it.
You're leaving the hospital? I remember your injuries were pretty bad.
Surprised Mr. Fu still remembers me.
Things were urgent back then. I could only save Wanyue first. Since you're being discharged, I'll take you home.
Brother Heng. My stomach hurts. I want to see you.
Go ahead.
Once I'm done here, I'll come take you home.
Fu Heng, goodbye.
What?
Go on, hurry.
Sylvia Sullivan, how dare you carry my child and latch onto Felix Foster? You're coming back with me now.
Let go of me.
When abroad, you ran off without a word. If I hadn't gone to Felix Foster, debt collectors would have come after me. Was I supposed to wait to die?
You bitch. You said I was the one you loved. And now you're making my child call another man dad.
Ow. Once the child inherits foster family fortune, you really think he still won't call you dad? Works for me.
When the time comes, the Fu group belong to our family.
Fu Heng. So this is the woman you love with all your heart. I really want to see the look on your face when you learn the truth.
Chengdu has been in good health. How did he suddenly get to the hospital? Were you picking on him?
Ever since Luna came back, I have been a little too hard on Samuel Quinn. Don't worry, Mom. She's getting discharged soon. I'll bring her to see you.
Excuse me.
Where is Samuel Quinn, the patient in this room?
You're Samuel Quinn's husband? What a strange man. He left his badly injured wife here alone. Go take care of some other woman. She got out of the hospital, and now here again.
What did you say? She left on her own. She always treasured this ring. How'd she toss it in the trash?
She left all by herself.
Could it be she knows?
About me and Wanyue? Why would I think that? Why am I panicking like this? No. I need to find him.
President Shin, are you leaving? We still want to work with you. President Fu is blind to be into Luna Su. But all of us are on your side.
Thank you, everyone. These years, having you all around made me happy. Hope we meet again sometime.
Quinshin, pick up the phone. Shane Clearwater, pick up the phone.
Felix Hart, don't ever come back.
Hello, the number you dialed is temporarily unavailable.
Why does my heart suddenly hurt so much?
Your father and mother are here.
Did Shane Clearwater run off to complain to my parents? Okay, I'll head home right away. Mom, Dad, what brings you here?
Where's my wife?
You got some nerve asking that.
A few days ago was your mother's birthday. She asked you and Chengdu to come home. We waited days and never saw you, so I knew so. Sure enough, when I came here, all of Chengdu's things were gone. Tell me, did you drive Chengdu out?
Gone? What about wife's things?
Sir, the bodyguards you assigned smashed all of Madam's things. Did you forget?
What? Smash up her room for me. I remember now. That was because she did something wrong. I just wanted to punish her a little. I never said to throw her out.
Enough. We've spoiled you for years, and it made you so selfish.
Selfish? She was the one who threw a fit first.
Are you blind? Ahern, before Chengdu married you, she was a pampered young lady who never lifted a finger. And now, she handles everything at home, and even the toughest projects at the company were done from her all-night plans. But you never saw any of it. You've always been cold to her, never caring at all.
Isn't that what she should do as Mrs. Ford?
All these 7 years. Your mother and I have always been cared for by Quinn. Last year, when sick, I was in the hospital for 3 months. I couldn't control my bladder or bowels, and Quinn took care of me throughout without complaint.
Dad, we're sick? How'd I not know? Why didn't you tell me?
You were so busy. Who would dare bother you?
Sir, you've been busy with work. You only come back to the old house once or twice a year, and whenever you do,
Ma'am wanted to tell you, but she never had the chance. Then you didn't come home 3 months straight.
And by then, the master had already recovered.
The house smells a bit. Buy me a big flat near the office. I'll stay for 3 months. So she went to take care of Dad.
Ahang, you'll never find anyone in this life who loves you as much as Chengdu does. You have to cherish her.
Okay, I'll go find her right now.
Miss Shin, 20% of the Fu group belongs to the Shin group. Does Fu Hung know?
Whether he knows or not doesn't matter. I decide who gets the shares.
Mr. Sheng,
The Fu group share.
are worth way more than 10 billion.
Why are you giving them to me? I'm not Fu Hung. Buy Fu group within 3 hours. Yes, sir.
Xingdu, if I'd known you'd done so much for me, I wouldn't have pushed things that far. I'll make it up to you. Xingdu is in my office.
Really? Shenqingdu got divorced? Too bad. Under the terms, that 20% stake still hasn't been transferred to Fu Hung.
A little unfortunate, but now you can marry Fu Hung.
Then Fu Group will be ours. We'll see. You think Fu Group is that easy to get?
It's you. Where's Xingdu?
Aiden, don't you know? My sister turned in her resignation letter, signed the divorce papers, and already left.
Left?
You really need to cherish her.
Okay, I'll go find her right now.
Yeah, from now on we can finally be together openly.
Where did she go?
Aiden,
You're hurting me. Sorry, Luna. I was just a little too shocked. How could Serena Quinn suddenly get divorced?
what does Aiden mean? Could.
I've fallen for Silas Sinclair.
I won't allow it. Don't know either. Maybe my sister was worried the 7-year deadline was almost up.
She was about to transfer shares to you.
So she ran off early.
So that's what she meant by goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Felix Frost.
Brother Felix, don't you want to be with me?
How could I not? You're who I've always loved. Being with you has always been my dream.
Now you just.
If you marry Felix Frost, the Frost group will be ours.
Felix, let's get married.
Isn't this exactly what I've always wanted? To make Luna Frost the lady of the Frost group. From now on, I won't have to stay on guard, afraid Ethan Shaw might find out. So why don't I feel happy at all?
Mr. Frost, bad news. The Sterling Group is taking over Frost Group with 51.
What did you say?
What's going on? Mr. Frost, it's bad.
Mr. Shaw sold all 20% of his shares to the Sterling Group. Now they're our biggest shareholder.
How could this happen? If that's the case, Brother Ahang won't be the head of the Fu Group anymore.
Activate all emergency funds. Buy back every share of the Fu group that's out there.
Mr. Fu, all the company's emergency funds were used by you to invest in Miss Sue's projects.
Brother Ahang, those projects are already underway. Wouldn't it be bad to pull the money back now?
Use my villa and all my shares as collateral to apply for a bank loan.
Yes. Bad news, Mr. Fu. Word got out that the shareholders are replaced, and now the company's stock is plunging. Usually when the stock moves like this, all the Fu Group needs is some good news, and it will stabilize.
Wanyue, don't you want to marry me? Let's have the wedding in 3 days and announce that the Fu group already has an heir. That way, the Fu group stock will go back up, okay?
Okay.
I'm about to marry Wanyue, so why am I still not happy at all?
Miss Shin, I heard Fu Hung is marrying Su Wanyu in 3 days. Don't you want to go back and see?
We're already divorced. Who marries has nothing to do with me.
So, Miss Shin, are you planning to get married?
Being single is pretty nice. I'm going to the restroom.
Should I call the police?
Forget it. I'd better get you to the hospital first. What a hassle. Why did I have to run into this? I only saved you because I felt sorry for you. Don't go picking fights anymore.
But I want to marry you.
So this is Su Wanyue.
The girl you told me to find.
Help!
That voice is Samuel Quinn.
Who the hell are you? How dare you ruin my fun?
Samuel, are you okay?
Throw him straight into the sea and feed him to.
Yes, sir.
Samuel, what's wrong?
I'm hot.
Quentin Shin, wake up.
You've been drugged, damn it.
Help me.
Quentin Shin. Look at me. Do you know who I am? Quentin Shin. You asked for this.
I slept with Sterling Shane. Quentin Shin, oh Quentin Shin, just look at that handsome. Can't you control yourself? A pretty face ruins kingdoms, and me.
Are you ready to dodge responsibility? And just hike up your skirt and walk away?
Why you're awake? I drank too much last night. Let's just.
Just what? You were the one who came on to me last night.
We're all adults here. Mr. Sterling, you won't back out, are you? You'll forget me tomorrow, won't you?
Last night was my first time. So you have to take responsibility for me.
How do you want me to be responsible? First time? Don't tell me I have to pay him 10 billion for it.
Marry me. %30 of Prosperity Group shares. As my bride price.
Xing Yunjin, I was married before.
I know, didn't you get divorced?
But last night was an accident. We don't like each other.
My dad is very sick, doesn't have much time left. His lifelong wish is to see me get married and have kids. Can you help me?
I'm pregnant. Do you still want to marry me?
Pregnant and he still cheated? Fu Hung is a beast.
He never touched me.
I've never touched you. That child.
Was conceived through IVF. I don't even know who the father is.
Even better with a kid, buy one, get one free. 3 days from now, on the same day as Fu Hung, we'll hold our wedding too.
Okay.
Mr.
The car is ready. We can leave now. Is Miss Shen the one you've always loved?
Xinqingdu. You asked for this.
Let's go. You and Miss Shen really are meant to be.
From what I found,
The one who used your sperm?
was Miss Shen.
Does Mr. Sheng already know that the baby Miss Shen is carrying is his?
Welcome, ma'am. Ma'am, welcome home.
You know me?
Of course. Your photo's been hanging on the young master's bedroom wall for over 10 years. Today I finally get to meet you in person.
My photo?
Let's go inside first.
Miss Sutton. It's been 10 years. My young master has waited long for you. His suffering is over and the good days are here.
He waited for me for 10 years?
Yes. On the day you married Mr. Foster. My young master locked himself in his room for 10 whole days. He drank until his stomach started bleeding. In the end, they barely saved him.
Why does it sound like he's into me? We've known each other for a short while.
For years, he'd ask about you, and after hearing news, he'd be crushed. We were really afraid that one day he'd lose control and kill Mr. Ford without anyone ever knowing.
Nanny June, Miss Hayes is pregnant. Prepare some medicine to protect the baby and bring up. Let's go back to the room first.
He has my picture hanging in his room. Did he know me that early?
From now on, this will be our room. We'll stay here tonight.
Sterling Cloudridge. I'm not ready yet.
Just kidding. I know you can't accept me at once. Don't worry, this is your room. I'll stay in the guest room next door.
You're still staying here?
Sleeping in the guest room? No way. The guest room doesn't have a bathroom. It's not convenient for you, a girl, to stay here.
I was married to Ethan Ford for 7 years, and we've always slept in separate rooms. Ethan Ford had me stay in the guest room, and it didn't even have a private bathroom.
Adrian Shaw.
Where have you been all this time?
I'm going to marry Luna Summers.
Who is it this late?
Just someone who doesn't matter.
Someone who doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Isn't this exactly what I wanted? Then why does my heart hurt so much? I was to come try on wedding dresses with Luna. So why am I thinking of Cedric Shen?
Sir, your appointment time has arrived. Has Miss Summers not come yet?
Wait a little longer.
Hello, the number you dialed is powered off. Sir, It's been over an hour. You've called her over a dozen times. Is Miss Summers not coming? Is the bride trying to run out on the wedding?
Did something happen? Find Su Wanyua's exact location.
Mr. Ford. Miss Sue is drinking at a bar.
What? She's at a bar?
Did she lose track of time?
But I clearly reminded her yesterday. Try on the wedding dress another day. Get the car ready. We're going to the bar.
I'm not marrying him. He owes so much money now. If I marry him, won't all that debt become mine? I'm not stupid.
Didn't you say you'd get the foster family fortune for our child?
I want that too, but Foster Group is about to become Sterling Group. Frederick Foster isn't the president of Foster Group anymore. Still, luckily, I still have a few investment projects Flynn gave me. Shin Clearwater is ruthless. She sold 20% of the shares and pushed Flynn into this mess. Her? She's someone I beat. When I trashed her office and burned myself, didn't Flynn go smash up her room too? We joined an investment project, and in the end, I snatched every single investment from her.
That time, you weren't hurt, but you went to the hospital. Was that because of...
I just wanted Flynn to leave her and come to me. Still, he's hard to kill. He was hurt that badly.
And she still didn't get mad?
For me, Fu Heng stood up. Would she even dare get mad?
I thought Shin Qingdu was just making trouble. Turns out I wronged her. Look into Su Wanyua's 7 years overseas for me.
Fu Heng, save me.
Find out who really saved me back then. Qingdu. Please don't let it be you.
Mom, Dad. We told to cherish Quinn Du, and what did you do? You ran off to find a mistress, made a huge scene, and want to marry her. Let me be clear. I do not agree. Give it up.
Your father and I know the company is in trouble. This is the savings we built over half our lives. It should help the company through this. We recognize Quinn Du as our daughter-in-law. Your marriage to Wanda Sue, forget it.
Dad, Mom, thank you. I will give you a satisfactory answer.
I'll say this one last time. Other than Quinn Du, no other woman is getting into the Fu family. You worthless brat.
Mr. Fu, everything on Miss Wanda Sue from abroad is right here. Miss Sue hung around the red light district overseas, and her private life was a mess. Later settled down with Howard Zhang, but he was a compulsive gambler. After he racked up debts, he ran away. The creditors came after Miss Sue, so returned home and found you.
I actually heard her. For someone like that. Have you found out? Who saved me in that fire back then?
You should brace yourself.
All these years, I've loved the wrong person.
Aiden. I heard you stopped the loan and used Uncle's money to invest in the company. The stock price has stabilized now.
What are you doing?
Aiden, my friend visited yesterday, so I didn't try on wedding dresses. Please don't be mad at me.
The Fu Group stock has stabilized, and you still want to get married?
You know that. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. Whether you're rich or broke, I'll marry you. Okay.
The wedding is still on tomorrow.
Didn't they say the Fu family were losing control? How can they still hold a grand wedding? I heard old Master Fu used money to steady it. It's not easy to replace them. The bride is really lucky. She agreed to marry into the Fu family when they— Who would have thought the Fu family would recover so fast? Looks like President Fu will spoil her from now on.
The Fu family is the same Fu family. I'm about to become the young madam of the richest family in South City, Fu family. From now on, I'm one of the upper class.
Who is that?
Why are you standing where the groom belongs? Where's President Ford? Are we about to see some wedding stealing drama?
How could you come here? Go back now.
I can't go back.
What do you mean by that?
He said he can't go back.
Brother Aaron. What do you mean? I don't get it.
You'll understand in a second.
No way. How could he have these photos? It's him. Aiden, they're all fake. Don't believe them. He edited those photos on purpose to frame me.
That is possible.
Aiden, I knew you believed me.
He gave me the photos. These photos are either real or fake. One of you is lying. And as for who's lying, is it you or him? Judge for yourselves.
Brother Hang. I'm carrying your child. How could I lie to you?
If in the end you lie, not only will I refuse to pay off those gambling debts you owe, I'll also send you to the police and put you in jail.
No, I'll talk. These photos are real. This bitch is a slut. When she was abroad, she was messing around with many men.
I still have
Photos of her with men.
And the baby in her belly isn't Mr. Ford's either.
Shut up. That's a lie. Someone must have sent you to frame me. Was it Shirley Quinn?
You've hurt Shirley Quinn all along. She never even laid a finger on you. I have a recording to prove it.
I just wanted Finn
To leave her and come find me, but she's hard to kill. She was hurt badly, and still didn't die. She got off easy.
So you're not marrying Finn Holt?
No way I'm marrying him.
He owes much money now.
If I marry him,
Won't all that debt become mine? I'm not stupid.
Oh my god.
You never really know what's in someone's heart.
I really
Miss Sue was a good person.
looks like
She's not nearly as good as Miss Shin.
Mistresses who steal someone else's man.
Aren't good people.
they're just gold digging sluts.
Ahung. What happened before was my fault. I can get rid of the baby. From now on, I'll only be with you, okay? Besides, don't forget. I'm still the one who saved your life.
Save my life? How long are you going to keep pretending to be my savior? Guards!
What are you talking about?
The one who pulled me out of that fire was Rivershin. Not you.
So you know. He actually knows everything. Ha ha ha, so what if you know? Rivershin already divorced you. After everything you've done to hurt her. She'll never forgive you. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Now you're mad and embarrassed. Felix Ford. Need I remind you? It was you who had people trash her bedroom, and it was you who left her badly hurt at the crash scene. And chose to save me.
I had her room trashed. I'll apologize to her. But you still have to be punished.
Punished? What punishment? You want me to leave you? You already gave me the investment project. Without you, I can still live like the elite.
I did give you the investment project, but I can pull the funding.
What do you mean?
Miss Sullivan, you agreed to invest in the Skyrise AI project, but you suddenly pulled your funds, which halted the project and has now caused company losses of over 1 billion. Under the contract, you owe.
How is that possible? If that's the case, doesn't that mean I'll have 100 billion?
Miss Sullivan, if you fail to transfer 10 billion to our company's account within 3 days, we'll sue immediately. You'll spend the rest of your life in prison.
No, I can't go to prison. I can't go to prison. I can't go to prison. No.
What happened before was all my fault. I won't do it again. Can we start over? Even if Even if I wasn't the one who saved your life, we've been together for so many years. Don't you have any feelings for me at all?
Guards! Why are you still standing there? Throw her out now.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Sorry you all had to witness this farce. The wedding is cancelled. Please head home for now. The food group will make it up to you another day.
President Fu, you promised after I exposed Suwanyua to pay off all my debts and give me 100 million in cash. Let me leave the country. This money.
If I promise, I'll do it. I'll help pay your debts. I'll give you 100 million too, as long as you can get out.
Thanks. What do you mean by that? What? Someone reported me for illegal gambling? The police are after me now. It was you.
Chengdu. I got revenge for you. Do you know where Chengdu is now? I'm going to find her.
Mr. Foster, you'd better not look for her anymore. Today is Miss Shane's wedding day with Sean Sterling of the Sterling Group.
What? Wedding day. Get me a private jet right now. I'm going to find Shannon Quinn. Hurry.
Miss Shane looks so beautiful today, even prettier than a big movie star.
Why come in without saying anything?
You're that shy? Then when the time comes.
What'll you do on your wedding night? Don't joke with me. What are you doing here? Hasn't the ceremony not started yet?
My parents are here. I'll take you to meet them.
Wasn't your dad seriously ill?
He found out I was going to marry you, and suddenly he got better.
Can a serious illness clear up that fast?
Come on, they're waiting for you.
They got here fast, and we're getting married in a rush. Think they might not like me?
Don't worry, they're nice. Once they hear you agreed to marry me, they'll put you on a pedestal.
That exaggerated? Let's go.
You must be Aiden. You're so pretty. No wonder this brat was in such a hurry to marry you.
Ma'am.
Oh, good child. All of this was prepared for you by me and his father. We had to rush, so we couldn't get everything ready. We'll make up the rest to you later.
No, I can't. This is too much.
Just take it. Assistant Lee already told us you're carrying a child of the Sterling family.
Seems Assistant Lee was worried my parents might misunderstand and get.
Say it's mine.
That works too. Saves us from unnecessary trouble. I knew President Shaw knew all along.
The child Miss Sutton is
Is, right?
But,
When did he find out?
The wedding's about to start. Mom, Dad, heading in first. Let's go.
Ethan Shaw, I wronged you before, but please don't leave me. You have to wait for me.
The day I married Felix Hart, I was overjoyed. I thought I was marrying for love, but it ended in heartbreak. Luckily, in my marriage to Samuel Shaw, he gave me a happy wedding. What a perfect match. Mrs. Shaw is beautiful. I heard Mr. Shaw has been waiting for the woman he loves and never married for her. The one he was waiting for. So Samuel Shaw has someone he truly loves too.
Next, the bride and groom will exchange rings. Mr. Samuel Shaw, do you take Miss Serena Kent as your wife? For richer or poorer?
I do.
Miss Serena Shaw.
Are you willing to marry Mr. Victor Stone?
I do.
She doesn't.
Serena, don't marry him.
Isn't that South City's richest man?
President Foster of the Foster.
What did he say? Don't marry him? Is he crashing the wedding?
President Stone of the Stone Group.
You finally agreed to marry.
This happens at the wedding.
And of all people,
The richest family in South City.
Felix Frost.
wasn't he supposed to marry Selena Warren today? Why is he here?
Don't marry him.
Mr. Frost left Selena Warren and came to crash my wedding. Aren't you worried she'll be upset?
I got the wrong person. The one who pulled me out of the fire back then was you. Not Susan Wanyue. All these years, I treated her as.
The one who saved my life.
That's why I was so good to her.
So he came here because he knew I saved him. So what? Even if you got your savior wrong. I've stood by you for 7 years, through countless days and nights, and still couldn't make you love me. Doesn't that just prove the one you love isn't me, but Susan Wanyue?
No, I fell for you a long time ago. When you left, I felt pain, I felt empty, and I missed you. When I learned Susan Wanyue wasn't my savior, nor was she carrying my child, my first reaction wasn't anger, but joy. That was the moment I knew I was in love with you. I know I've done a lot of wrong. I was cold to you too. I'll change from now on. Please come back with me, okay? Quincy.
So what? One little change is supposed to erase all the pain I've suffered all these years. Why should when I love you make me drop everything and go back with you?
I'm sorry. I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
Making up for stealing my job for Sylvia, smashing up my bedroom, or wasting all your money on Sylvia? Did you steal my investment project to make up for leaving me badly hurt on the road for her and choosing to save her first? Fu Heng, I'm human too. Feel pain too.
I'm sorry. Please give me one more chance. I punished Su Wanyue. She now owes 10 billion and will soon be taken to court. I've also gotten the investment project back. It's all yours. Chengdu, come back with me, okay?
Enough. President Fu, this is my wedding. Please show some respect.
President Cheng, you only knew Chengdu briefly. Why put on this act?
How Adu and I feel about each other is none of your business. All I know is that Adu is my wife now. And you are nothing but a cheating husband.
A jerk like you deserves to be dumped. You. Chengdu, you hit me for him?
You want to hit me? Do you dare? If hadn't shown mercy and let you off.
Do you think the Fu group would still be yours? As long as you give Chengdu back to me, I can give you the Fu group.
Oh my god.
The Fu group is richest in.
Hand over all.
That's worth at least tens of.
The Shaw family has always planned to move into South City. With the Ford family, taking over South City would be easy.
Sorry. I only want Sadie Quinn. Felix Ford, get out.
Get out.
Sadie. You're pregnant.
Sadie is carrying my Shaw family's child. She won't leave with you.
That's right. The Shing family has passed down a single heir for 10 generations. We could never let our bloodline be left outside.
The baby Shinchingdu is carrying isn't a Sheng. Chingdu, you left the Fu family less than a month ago. If you count the time you got pregnant through IVF, the child isn't Sheng Yunjing's. It's mine, right?
And before this,
Some noble young lady from a great family. We really misjudged her.
that bitch is just a gold digger, a liar trying to marry into a rich family by getting pregnant. Still dreaming of marrying up and becoming somebody? Shameless.
Looking at her, all I see is someone who wants to finish off the Fu family and then move on to the Xing family. Never satisfied. Is she even trying to use the bastard in her belly to steal Xing Group's shares?
I'm sorry, Quincy. I still want to try one last time.
Yeah, this child isn't Xin Yunjing's, but it isn't your Fu Heng's either. Did you forget? The sperm I used for IVF was some cheap low-grade sperm you bought.
You knew? How could you know? Quincy, I was wrong. I lost my head momentarily. Please forgive me this once. I won't look down on you. As long as you come back with me, I'll treat him like my own son.
You make me sick. Uncle, Auntie. I'm sorry I lied to you. This child isn't Shenzhen Sterling's, and our marriage was only a deal. Maybe it's better now that everything's out in the open. Mr. Sterling, you're a good man, and outstanding. You'll find a better woman to marry. Let's call off this marriage.
Do you think I married you just because my father was seriously ill and my family?
Would I, Shingen Sterling, marry just anyone?
You.
Do you still remember saving a badly injured young man by the roadside?
By the roadside? A badly injured guy. Should I call the police? Forget it. I'd better get you to the hospital first. What a hassle. Why did I have to run into this? I only saved you because I felt sorry for you. Don't go picking fights anymore. That guy was you?
It was me. I've been waiting for you all these years. Now that I finally got to marry you, how could I ever let you go? Chingdu, I don't care whose child you're carrying. I only want you.
So Xin Yunjin has loved all along is me. The one he's waited 10 years for is me too.
So she's not carrying the Xing family's child? We've had one heir for 10 generations. Is my generation? Where the family line in?
Don't scare me. You have a heart condition.
You can't get too worked up.
Chingdu, I'm sorry. I can't let you leave me. Don't you want to know who the child's real father is?
What do you mean? Didn't you just buy this sperm at random?
I bought it. Of course I know who the child's real father is. Pull the sperm source from the gene bank for me right now.
From the look on Mr. Sheng's face, it seems like he doesn't know the child is his.
Come back with me. And I'll tell you. Otherwise, I'll have the child's real father come find you. You don't want that either, do you?
You bastard. Yun Zheng. I don't want some man showing up one day and telling me he's the one. Who's the child's real father?
Chingdu. Don't.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Fu, you sound so sure. Dare say it out loud? Whose child is Miss Shin carrying? What if Mr. Ford is lying to everyone?
I see.
You're in.
Mr. Ford. Didn't you say you knew who the father of Chindo's baby is? If Mr. Ford doesn't dare say it, then my marriage to Chindo.
We'll go on. Why wouldn't I dare? Chindo, the father of this child, could be a foreigner, or even a beggar. But don't worry. I'll never look down on you. As long as you come back with me, I'll treat him like my own son.
Even if I never marry anyone ever, we'll never go back with you again.
It's okay, as long as don't marry Sterling Cloudbridge. One day, I'll earn your forgiveness.
Mr. Foster, if you still won't say it, the wedding will go on. Wait, didn't you want to see it?
Then I'll make you give up for good. This is the father of the child I pulled from the gene bank. Oh my god, the child's father is Mr. Sterling. Mr. Foster gave Mr. Sterling's sperm to Miss Sharon. In that case, Mr. Foster brought Mr. Sterling. How could this happen? What odds? The child is actually Xing Yinjing's. Does that mean I handed Chengdu over to Xing Yinjing? No, that's impossible.
The child you're carrying is actually mine?
Chengdu is mine. The baby you're carrying is mine.
Yunjing. What's going on?
Ben, I didn't want to get married. He was afraid the Xing family would have no heir, so he donated sperm for storage. Later, found out it had been bought by someone, so I told Assistant Lee to look into it. These are the results. The child Adu is carrying belongs to our Xing family.
Impossible. Someone, throw him out. Continue the wedding. Exchange the rings.
Chengdu, I know it's really you.
Marry me. I'll be good to you for the rest of my life.
Okay, but you can't bully me.
Mr. Fu.
Wake up. Sir, you're finally awake. You've been out for a whole day and night.
Has Madam come back? Chengdu, I'm sorry. I can't lose you.
Welcome, President Xing and Mrs. Xing.
From now on, Chengdu will be the biggest shareholder of the Xing Group. She's the CEO of Prosperity Holdings. Everything at Prosperity is under her control.
What's going on here? Mom?
The shares they had have all been transferred to you, plus the 30% betrothal gift I gave you. From now on, you'll be the chairwoman of Prosperity Group. And I'll be the general manager. Working for my wife.
Thank you, Mom and Dad. But you really don't have to do this. I have money of my own. Having this many shares feels like a lot of pressure.
I know Fu Heng married you for that 20% stake. That's always been a thorn in your heart. Now I'm putting everything I own in your hands. If I ever do anything that lets you down, you can kick me out anytime.
Xing Yunjin. If only I'd met you sooner.
It's not too late now. Let's go. Book the prenatal checkup. The doctor said the baby looks a lot like you.
The baby's not born yet. How can you tell who it looks like?
I want the baby to look like you. Chengdu, wait here for me. I'll go get the car.
Chengdu. You must be hungry. I made millet porridge myself. Give it a try.
You kidnapped me. Let me go back.
Stop looking. I hid your phone. Quinn. Give me 1 week. If you still want to leave after a week, I'll let you go.
You're crazy.
I remember you used to make millet porridge for me all the time. You must really like it. Try what I made.
The one who likes porridge is Ivy Summers, not me. What a joke. 7 years of marriage, and you don't know I hate porridge. And you say you love me.
Quinn Wade, I'll make it up to you.
Make up for the pain that's already carved into your bones? How are you going to make that up?
I can. Look at this room. Isn't it like the one you lived in? I smashed your house then, but later I searched everywhere and rebuilt it piece by piece.
Your little teddy bear you tossed aside used to be there. It's gone too. I don't need the things you threw away. Our wedding photo was here. Now it's gone. Even the ring on your ring finger has changed, Ethan Frost. All the hurt can't be undone with one apology. We can't go back. Let me go.
Clara Ford, I'm sorry. I really do love you.
Ethan Frost, let go of me.
Clara Ford was kidnapped by Ethan Frost.
No matter the cost, buy out the entire Frost group. I won't let him off. Take some men.
Come to Frost Group and bring my wife back.
Yes, sir.
Felix Ford.
You didn't just pull your investment. You tried to throw me in prison. If I hadn't been pregnant and qualified for
I never would have gotten out. I will never let either of you off the hook.
Come sit over there.
old office won't do anymore.
From now on, you'll work next to me. You're still the vice president of Ford Group. From now on, we'll be seeing each other every single.
But I don't want to look at you ever again, not even once.
Quentin, didn't you sell your shares? This is 20% of Ford Group. I'm giving it back to you.
Mr. Ford, Sterling Group bought up all of our Ford Group shares. Ford Group is bankrupt.
What?
Ford Group is bankrupt. These shares are worthless now. Felix, we're done.
Quentin.
Mr. Shaw.
Honey.
Quentin, you're okay. Quentin.
Do you really not have any feelings for me anymore? You animal. How dare you kidnap Erin Dew? Clara Dew is my wife. Stole her from me. I'm taking my wife back.
What's wrong with that?
She divorced you long ago when you cheated with Luna Sue, tricked her with fake sperm, and schemed to take her 20% of shares. She gave up on you a long time ago. You don't deserve her.
Felix Fu, when I married you 7 years ago, I never imagined that we
Would end up like this.
Felix Fu, you see it now. I have Yun Zheng. I don't love you anymore. Stop bothering me.
Ethan Frost.
Isn't he your favorite?
Samuel Reed.
Today I'll show you what it feels like to lose the one you love most. Honey, let's go.
Samuel, watch out.
Ethan Frost.
Let me go. Let me go.
Samuel. Is this your revenge?
Honey, look. Arlen seems awake.
What happened to me?
You were badly hurt and in a coma for 3 days. Thank goodness you made it, but
But what?
Your kidney was injured. I'm afraid you may never be able to have children.
Is this my punishment? Did Samuel ever come see me? What about Sophia? Did lose the baby?
she's still in the hospital, but uterus was removed, so she can never have children.
Then charge Susan Waverly with murder. Prosecute Susan Waverly. Send her to prison. Quentin. I'm sorry. Our daughter really does look just like you.
It's Felix Hunt. He's bothering you again.
No, maybe he really knows he was wrong. He left this longevity lock in black card.
Just left.
I already got our daughter's longevity lock in red envelope ready. Mine looks better, nicer, and bigger than hers.
You're jealous over that too?
Honey, I asked the doctor. We can leave the hospital today.
Honey, it's been 3 months. Is it okay now?
I guess so.
Honey, do you like me?
I do.
Then let me see how much you like me.